The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of The Realtor. My name is Robert Dongo. Today, you know what? I believe when it comes to malls, there's a picture that is already formed in you. We know the conventional malls, you know the big malls around our towns, our cities. But there is a new trend in the market, and as usual, I've told you, I'll be going round and about just to bring you the new trends of what is happening as far as real estate is concerned. And real estate is it's all about the space that you need to occupy for your, for your tenancy, for your business, or for whatever usage that you may require. Today, I'm joined by a developer who is doing amazingly good when it comes to strip malls. Now, what about strip malls? This is why I've brought him on this side. Welcome so much, sir. I'm happy to be in my town.
Yes.
My town, Karen.
My town, Karen.
Karibu sana.
Karibu sana.
Yes. Thank you so much. Where you are, just get to know this. We're talking about the strip malls, and we are standing on one. Now, Mr. Duranira, kindly say hi to us. Tell us who you are and what you do, basically.
Hello, my name is Mwenda Duranira.
Right.
I'm, of course, a real estate developer. And anything real estate, we are in that space. We are working into building these commercial centers, series of them, not just one. Like when it comes to malls, mini malls, strip malls, in Kenya is mostly a one-hit wonder. Somebody develops, they're comfortable, and it's over. So we decided to change the game a little bit. We do many of them in different places and create a brand. My town is a brand. We eventually want to build like 50 of them all over Kenya. And after Kenya now we go beyond, even to other African countries. We have demand in Uganda, we have demand in Rwanda, we have demand in Zambia and other places. So it's something which has really caught on, and people are liking the convenience part of it. Since like you can go to a big mall, you see a lot of traffic. Maybe many people walking around, maybe a family of 4, but all they do is take us juice and chips and they leave. But here the good thing of mini mall or a strip mall, somebody comes here specifically to buy something. They come here, they go to a shop, they come like to Chandrana, they make a shopping, they leave. And the convenience of coming in. When you come in, of course, it's open. We have a petrol station, so it's open. Like when you go to other malls, by the time you pay for parking, by the time you get checked, it wastes already 12 minutes. But here you're in and out within those 12 minutes. You get what you want and you're out. So convenience is what we are selling. Convenience is our competitive advantage, and that's what we want to focus on because we know that's what the people want.
Wow. And you've talked about your target is to do 50 of them, 50 mini malls, and convenience is your selling point. When it comes to other malls, when I call them other, I mean the ones that we are used to. What's the mega difference when it comes to what you're constructing or what you're developing as opposed to what maybe we are used to?
Okay, good. Now, these are strip mall. These are mini mall. Big malls right now, the interest is going away. Since if you look at the clothes, at the shoes, people buy online nowadays. The things which people can't buy online is what we are offering here. For example, you can't get a haircut online. You can't buy milk online. You have to go and buy milk and bread. There are things you have to go. You have to go to a butchery. You have to come for a service. You have to come see a dentist. A dentist will not come to you.
Online.
Yeah, online.
Yeah.
So those are the things, the convenient things, the things which you have to go to. For example, now many people do meetings in the restaurants. They run their business in the restaurants. So we are offering restaurant spaces here. And we are, petrol station. As you come to fuel, you see something, you want to grab a pizza, you take home. We are offering that convenience, and we want to, form a community, be part of this community, and also continue to understand what their needs, so that as we do our next mall, now we know better what to do better.
And maybe Bwana Mwenda, when it comes to considering the population of your target market, I don't know what you're looking into. Now, we are talking of my town in Karen. somebody there would say, Karen is high end. What is it that you consider when you're putting up and building such malls?
Of course, what we consider, there has to be a critical mass. For example, supermarket needs numbers. The petrol station needs numbers. And this road goes all the way to Gong. So we are not catering just for the current people, but anybody passing through Langata Road, we cater for them. People going to Langata, people going to town, and people going all the way up. So we are catering for everybody, not just the people of Karen, but even the passers-by. Everybody has to benefit. But mainly what we look at in these malls is the convenience and the availability of customers. And mostly once we deal with so many anchor tenants, big tenants like Total, we have like Chandarana, we deal with neighbors, we deal with so many of them. So wherever location they tell us they need, we go look for land, we build, and we put them in there.
Wow. And as much as we're talking about convenience and masses, people and all this put together, I believe someone out there will be asking themselves, is it a standard, do you go with the market rate as per specific place when it comes to letting out your spaces, or you have already standardized your rates?
No, of course, different places, different rates. Of course, the rates we are charging in Nairobi, not the same rate in Kisumu, not the same rate in Kasarani and other places. So it depends with the location and the market rate. I mean, we don't want to overprice ourselves, and we don't want to underprice ourselves. We play within the market and we make it affordable for businesses. And businesses, if they can make money, if their tenants here, there's enough traffic for them to make money, then they'll be comfortable. They'll pay you the rent comfortably without complaint. Remember, we are in business to make money. So if we make money, they make money, and the community gets the benefit of it, why not? We do it.
Wow. Now, one thing I found unique when I was touring this mall is that the spaces are too open for accessibility. Is it a strategy that you're using in your constructions and designs, or it is dependent on the land available, space available?
No, of course, different places. For example, the one we are doing in Hapail is a little bit different, but not all closed. I mean, we don't want to play in the space of malls. As we are strip mall, not mall. We try to avoid where we go back to the traditional malls. We really try to avoid that. That's why we said even in our model, the maximum we do is 100,000 square feet, and we are not going to change that. So we'll keep it that way. But openness, as I told you, our selling point is convenience. Being convenient to the user, being convenient to the community. Since that's the person, we need to be comfortable for him to come back again and again and again, so that our tenants can benefit from that.
Yes. Wow. And when it comes to compliances, the government have got its standards. The different authorities will come with their compliance guidelines. How do you make sure that everybody who comes here is not exempted? Maybe someone to want to stock a hotel or an eatery, and issues of drainage, issues of all this is put together.
Of course, that comes into the planning, and if you don't do all that stuff, you can't get even approval to build. So, of course, there are compliance issues, and even ourselves, we want to make sure our tenants are comfortable. Of course, the drainage has to be there, and we have a leasing strategy. We know who we want where. We just don't pick just because a client have come in and they have money, we tell them, okay, come in. No, for example, in our model, we do one product per tenant. So, for example, if we have a chemist here, we can't have another one. If we have a supermarket, we can't have another one, just one, since we want them to be successful. And they can only be successful if they make money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you not killing the competition or the competitive business, whereby we believe when business people are competing, the beneficiary is the end user? Are you not killing that aspect of healthy competition?
No, but healthy competition not here. They can open in another. There are many malls here. Right. There are many malls coming up. And even as we are building more malls, so we have space for you. But we want you to be successful, so that in our next mall, you'll be the #1 tenant. Don't let your competitor beat you to it. Yes.
Okay. Now, I believe there's so much to be said and that you have seen happening around here. And I believe we shall be talking more into, or rather we shall be getting into details as far as your agenda is concerned, because as you said, my town is a brand that is out there looking to doing 50 and more countrywide and beyond. Locally, how is the reception?
No, locally, as you can see here, we have almost 32 shops, and you have seen we only have 3 shops remaining and 1 restaurant, and we are looking for somebody. I'm sure by the time we open those gates, we'll get somebody, and the mall will be full. And that's all. That's what we wanted. We want to do something for the market, not do something then wait for the client. We wanted to do something custom made for our tenants, for our visitors, for the shoppers, for the community. So by the time we go to this level, we're almost 80% full. That means our idea, our model is concrete and is working.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. Exactly. And as you can all see, we are talking about my town, and this is a strategy by this very developer to make sure that everything is taken care of. And as you can hand in my surroundings, my background, it's a beehive of activities. This place, I tell you, it is not yet complete 100%, but it is almost full. We are talking about 99% sold out, or rather the spaces are given out. So what you need to understand is the concept that this strategy is bringing into your disposal. We're talking about a strip mall, the same as a mini mall, as opposed to the traditional, the conventional malls that we are used to, whereby everything is confined under a roof. Now we are talking about an open space whereby you can have your business and run it as open as it is possible. He's also explaining that you can have almost every service in as open as it is, but every service available, from the petrol station to the rest of services, as he has explained. I want us to get deeper into this conversation and understand how you can get your space, how can you secure the space, and also where is their next move, so that if you are out there and you are retail, you're an investor in whatever capacity, you could be talking of being number 1 when it comes to securing your space. Don't go away, because after this short break, we'll be right back. Well, welcome back. This is a Realtor, and as usual, we go up and about just to bring you the new trends in the market. And as far as this space of real estate is concerned, now today we are in Karen, and we are talking about my town as a strategy to the newest, strategy when it comes to positioning your business. Remember, any business will be highly depend on the location. Not only the location, but also the structure and the model at which it is based and at which it is occupied. Now, we are with Mr. Mwenda, who is the developer of this strip mall, My Town in Karen, and he's explaining to us, breaking it down to pieces, just for you to understand. Could you be interested? And if you are interested, what do you need to know about a strip mall? And number 2, how is strip mall taking over the market as far as the space in our real estate is concerned? Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Robert.
I'm so glad to have you once again.
Thank you.
Yes,
Asante.
I'm so excited to know that such a mall can be done any place, anywhere in Kenya. And you said you have a target of 50. How many are done so far?
Now, so far, this is our pilot.
Right.
Of course, we have more, 5 in the offing. So I told you we have one we're working on in Kisumu. We have one we're working on in Apayel. We have one in Kasarani. We have one in Adiriva. And there's one more. 4. 4 for now.
Okay.
And now this one, that makes it 5.
5.
Yes.
5. And
But this is our pilot.
okay.
This is our pilot.
And the concept is the same.
The concept is the same, yes. And of course, it took time to build this concept. Many years, sleepless nights. Of course, went to many banks, being told no's, many no's. Went even to Nairobi Stock Exchange to raise funds for this. It didn't work. Went to Dubai, to England, wherever to look for money. It didn't happen. But finally, with time, I came to, I had a friend of mine called Anil Samani of AMS. Then I called him, I asked him, now, I need you to connect me to get some money. He told me, money for what? How much money? I told him 20 billion. Hey, he got scared. But he told me, then when I explained it to him, he was like, wow, this journey we are working together. We are working together, and we started with this, and now we are rolling. I mean, to get partners, financiers, investors interested in this, landowners willing to put their land into such ventures, I mean, it's an amazing thing. Of course, it took time, it took sweat, blood, and tears to get here, but we are glad, we thank God, we are there finally.
Wow.
Yes, after almost 7 years
Of struggle and sleepless nights.
Of course.
They say a vision is for a point in time, and when this appointed time comes, then what happens is what you can see. Mr. Mwenda, in my journey, just trying to bring to these people what is happening in this space, I've encountered people who are like, I have the land, but I cannot develop. I have the land, but I don't have money to do anything, and I'm not willing, I'm not ready to dispose it. Now that calls for joint venture. Yes. Have you, do you allow this in your concept, or it is bring the ladder, buy, and you keep off?
No, we do. We allow. I mean, like the one we're doing in Kisumu is a joint venture. We met a landowner who's interested in joint venturing with us, and we said yes. In Kasarani, we are doing a joint venture. I mean, in other places. For example, now in our model, of course, if we go to buy the land, we borrow for building, it will be expensive and will not be competitive in the market. So we partner with people, and even us, we want to grow others and grow towns, grow cities, grow communities. And the only way we can do that is growing with others. We don't want to grow by ourselves. By the end of the day, if I have a landowner and they have a share in this particular investment, sometimes it's better to partner with somebody and do something good instead of selling. Be part of something good. That is what we are looking for, and that's our vision, to create something good for investors and for the community.
Now, when it comes to designs and outlook, or rather the layout, the designs, do you, maybe not 100%, but do you allow a specific picture that when I go to Kisumu and I see these, I'll automatically know all? Do you brand your project for that?
Yes, actually it's only that you came. By next week the branding will be up. We ordered already. They should be up, they are designed. I mean, My Town is a brand which wherever you go with, you know you'll find certain class, certain standards. For example, if you want to use the bathroom, you know when you go to My Town, you'll find clean toilets. If you go to My Town, you'll find a supermarket well stocked. You'll find maybe an appliance dealer, you'll find a chemist. I mean, that's what we want to create by the end of the day. And
the government, from the previous regime to date, they are talking about affordable housing, because in the past it has been said that the house demand has not been satisfied whatsoever. When it comes to business spaces, I believe there has also been shortage. But we have witnessed in the recent past people who are closing down their businesses because of maybe how the economy is fluctuating. Are you not worried that you could be creating space for people only to disappoint you?
But now we are already 80% late. We have people already, and those people know their market. Trust me, they all know their market, they know their staff, they know where their customer is. Wow. For us, we provide the venue. But it's for, of course, our tenants to do the business. But most importantly, tough times, of course, as they say, tough times don't last. Tough people do.
Right.
Did I say it correctly? So now, you know, of course, in any economy, there's always be bad time and good times. And things like housing, by the end of the day, you have to live somewhere. It's a basic necessity. And the people living somewhere, they have to buy bread. They have to go to a meeting, they have to go to a chemist. So we are offering that solution. Yes. I mean, real estate is a basic need, basic necessity.
Right. And I've asked that because I've seen some places that used to be, or rather perceived very prime, are left without tenants because of maybe miscalculated moves when it comes to business. Now, when you talk about the strip malls, in your old methodology and ideology, are you looking at expanding it to accommodate other services maybe in future?
Of course, other services like what?
Other services like, let's say we have My Town with an academy, My Town with something of a totally different setup from what you have.
No, ours is convenience retail. retail is our business. We serve retail like supermarket and petrol station, and other tenants like restaurants, they benefit from that traffic. But if a tenant comes here, I don't know how we can accommodate. Like we had somebody who wanted to set up a ballet dancing class, and we are very accommodative. We were okay with that. Somebody wanted to set a pedal. You know that game like tennis, which is the fastest growing game in the world now? Somebody wants to set it up there. But we are accommodative of such.
Now, I know you have been in the market. You've said 7 years of dreaming, and now what you have is a whole mall ready for occupation. Where do you see the Kenyan malls in the next 10, 20 years to come as a developer and also as a person of interest?
Okay, of course, what I see in future, as I told you, many businesses have gone online. For example, when is the last time you went to a shop to buy a shirt?
A while.
A while back, you see? Right. And maybe you bought. You know, nowadays you order online, you see it online, you order, some boda guy delivers it to you, you fit, if it fits, you pay him, right, and it's gone. At your convenience. People are wanting convenience. So the future is in the strip malls. As I told you, there are things you can't get online. You can't get a dentist online. So things you have to go somewhere. No, those are the services we are offering.
Now, as a developer, I would request you to advise our viewers, because today we wanted to expose, what is all about strip mall, what is all about the mini malls and the advantages. And of course, I believe those who have been attending, or rather doing their shoppings from such, understand what you're talking about. What is your advice to someone who is looking for space to do business? What should they consider, and what's your take?
Okay, for somebody wishing to do business, of course, like here we are 80% let and we have many tenants, and that shows you people believe in the model, people believe strip malls are the future. For example, we have signed leases for 10 years, for 20 years. People are willing to be here for 20 years. I mean, somebody committing to that, like a big company like Total, they know their stuff, they know what they are doing. So I believe if they can believe in this idea, anybody can believe. A landowner can believe, an investor can believe in this. The community has already believed in it. Like I get a lot of messages from the neighborhoods. They always tell me, we like it, we can't, when are you opening? We can't wait to come there. They want to set up businesses here. In fact, most of the neighbors, they're the ones who are tenants here. They have set up business here because they believe in this. And I mean, that's what we are looking forward to, making my town a phenomenon, making my town, I mean, the best thing since sliced bread or M-Pesa.
But remember, in his concept, he said he does not allow two competitors in the space, because he wants you to thrive and, of course, to advance and be the next, or rather the first tenant, the first client once they open another mall, because that's how brands are built. Now, Mr. Mwenda, my town, I appreciate you hosting us here, and until that time comes, I want you to say kwaheri na utuambie mtuko wapi haswa. Where are we located?
So, thank you so much. My name is Mwenda Duranera. Thank you so much for coming here today. And I mean, welcome to my town. My town is a place which will offer convenience. My town is a place which will change the community for the better, the community of Karen and the community going along Langata Road. So we are looking forward to having you here. Please reach out to us. We have our website at www.mytown.co.ke, www.mytown.co.ke, or you can visit us myspace.co.ke, and we'll be able to offer you what we have here at My Town and in other upcoming My Towns. We are ready to work with you. We are ready to make it happen. Thank you.
And as usual, the Realtor is automatically ready to let you know what is happening and who is doing it, because at the end of the day, I tell you, we are not the experts. We bring you the experts on this side just to make sure that you are enlightened and you know what is happening out there. You are brought to speed. And today, we are so glad to have visited Karen, my town Karen, whereby this strip mall is doing amazingly okay. We'll have a tour once it's open, and I tell you, you'll be willing to see the next one. I can't wait, because this is all what I'm out to do. And thank you for being my faithful partner. partner in this journey of real estate. Thank you so much for keeping it the Realtor. Could you be having any question pertaining this particular My Town Karen? Just direct it to our social media handle. That's the Facebook page, the Realtor TV 47. We'll direct it to Mr. Mwenda and he will respond accordingly. And after that, just keep it here because much more will be coming even as we end this year 2023. My name is Robert Dongo. Until next time, may God bless you.